Welcome back into WHKY-TV News. Rob Eastwood joined by Scott Reilly, District Attorney for the 36th Prosecutorial District. That is Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties. And Mr. Reilly, thank you for coming in. And it's been a very busy time at the District Attorney's office. I guess a little bit of catch-up going on because of the delays as a result of COVID, but you are in the process of catching up on a lot of cases, right. And I know you have a lot to talk about. Right.
Well, the good news is we're back to normal.
Right.
So, but the bad news is we've been out for a year, so the backlog had accumulated over that year's period of time. So we are in kind of a catch-up mode. But the good news is we're back to normal. There's no modifications, no mask mandates right now. The courtrooms are back to normal, and we're running as scheduled.
You wanted to talk about something maybe not directly related to the courtroom, but there have been some viral videos recently online. I know one for sure that I saw in Burke County where officers may not be depicted in the best light potentially, but then again, I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. What's the situation as far as that's concerned?
Right, well, it is unfortunate. Sometimes we have encounters when law enforcement officers are taking somebody or putting somebody under arrest. When an officer tells you you're under arrest, you're under arrest. You need to comply with that officer. Mm-hmm. You can't resist arrest. An officer has the authority to use a reasonable amount of force to take you into custody. Unfortunately, it's the defendant that determines that level of force. The more you resist, the more force they're going to use, and they have that authority. What we see, though, is unfortunate because we don't have the context. Somebody will film an interaction on an iPhone and just place on TikTok the portion where the officer is taking the person to the ground. We don't see the context. We don't see what the defendant did to resist in the first place. On my review of all of these cases, what I see is defendants that when they are told that they are under arrest, they either run away, or they tell the officer, you can't put your hands on me, or they struggle, or they do something to make the officer escalate his use of force to take him into custody.
Another item you wanted to talk about is this has kind of been back and forth as far as splitting the district. What's the latest now as far as this district is concerned?
Right. When I was elected district attorney, it was for the 36th Prosecutorial District, which is Burke, Caldwell, and Catawba County. It was a little unusual because when I took office, I knew that it was only going to be for one term because the legislature had split our district effective in 2023, whereby in 2023, Catawba County would be a standalone district, and Burke and Caldwell would be its own district and have a brand new elected district attorney. However, in the past couple of weeks, the implementation of that split has been delayed to 2027. So when I run for re-election, I will still be running for Burke, Caldwell, and Catawba County. The splitting of the district has been delayed till 2027.
Okay, so the next election, it will be everything will be together?
That's correct.
I know you're staying busy. Anything else you want to touch on before we wrap up today?
No, we have a lot of cases set for trial. The ones that were bumped in 2020, we're doing our best to reach those in the next 6 months. And ones that we don't get to will be our priority cases for 2022.
Well, as always, thank you for coming in, and we'll be talking to you again right here in this studio in about a month.
Well, thank you very much. I look forward to it.
District Attorney Scott Reilly, who represents the 36th Prosecutorial District, that is Catawba, Burke, and Caldwell counties, and will remain that for the foreseeable future. And with Mr. Reilly, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY-TV News.